Law, Legislation and Liberty, Exploring Hayek's Vision of Society. Number 5. Cultivating Liberty Gardens. The Liberty Gardens. Picture yourself in a lush park of freedom, where society blossoms not through rigid control, but through individual choice and responsibility. Hayek invites us to tend to this garden, emphasizing that true liberty is akin to cultivating a thriving ecosystem. Just as a garden thrives on diversity and individual contributions of each plant, society prospers when individuals are free to pursue their own paths. Our dear gardener Hayek argued that interference, like overregulating a garden with too many rules, would lead to a barren plot instead of a flourishing paradise. The essence of liberty is allowing the natural order to take the helm, a concept as timeless as wandering through a picturesque garden in full bloom. Number 4. The Mirage of Social Justice. In this chapter, Hayek becomes the ultimate skeptic, much like a detective uncovering the illusions of a Vegas magic show. Social justice, he argues, is a mirage, an attractive illusion that slowly depletes society of its logic and reason. For Hayek, pursuing social justice often leads to coercive redistribution and acts as a slippery slope toward dismantling individual freedom. By chasing this chimera, we risk ignoring the principles of meritocracy and personal responsibility. Hayek's caution here is as clear as a desert horizon. Striving for equal outcomes through central planning invariably disrupts the natural order of society, leading not to fairness but to folly. Number 3. The Grand Showdown, Law versus Legislation. Put on your popcorn hats for the ultimate showdown between law and legislation, a clash worthy of any action-packed duel. Here, Hayek distinguishes between the two titans. Law as the timeless contributor to societal order, akin to unwritten codes we all instinctively follow. Meanwhile, legislation is less noble, often resembling a meddlesome bureaucrat with a penchant for red tape. Hayek warns that confusing legislation with the true essence of law risks infringing on individual freedoms. It's a duel where clarity reigns supreme. We must recognize and respect the difference, lest we find ourselves entangled in unnecessary regulations that smother liberty. Number 2. Rules of the Game, Hayek's Rulebook. Imagine society as an enormous game, with rules essential to good sportsmanship and fair play. Hayek hands us his rulebook with a key, if not colourful chapter, on why these rules matter. Rules, according to Hayek, shouldn't micromanage our every action, but instead provide a framework that ensures a fair game for all. He championed general rules that apply equally, allowing individuals to navigate their strategies within the societal game. By doing so, we not only elevate fairness, but pave way for innovation, creativity, and prosperity, turning society into a competitive, yet cooperative arena where every player has a shot at victory. Number 1. The Spontaneous Order Fiesta. Welcome to the Fiesta of Spontaneous Order, where societal organization happens without a prescribed dance card. Hayek's concept is a celebration of how order emerges naturally from the interactions of individuals bouncing to their own rhythms. It's a lovely party, where economic harmony is achieved not through central command, but through decentralized decision-making. In the vibrant tapestry of voluntary exchanges, Hayek saw spontaneous order as both the music and the choreography, guiding society toward wealth and innovation. Synchronized by no master conductor, this fiesta is a testament to the power of individual freedom, where harmony blossoms amidst apparent chaos. And so concludes our spirited stroll through Hayek's vision of society, a world where liberty gardens bloom, mirages of social justice are dismantled, and the grand narratives of law and spontaneous order unfold. Hayek's timeless wisdom serves as a compass for preserving individual freedom amidst the cacophony of modern life. Whether or not you take his every word to heart, his insights invite us to step back, ponder the rules we live by, and perhaps to dance a little freer in the spontaneous order fiesta that is life. So grab your metaphorical watering can and let your own garden of ideas grow.